Listen, we first started at Chicago Justice. Now we're on the set of Chicago Med. There's a few little demos that they have that they're going to show us. First, the intubation, I think it's called, a C-section, and a cracking of the chest. Sounds a little queasy. I'm going to try to, conquer it and see if I can see how these demos go. So stay tuned. We got a lot of demos for Chicago Med.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. Very close to Nicholas. Nekia
Nicholas, really, yeah. Well,
Welcome.
last year I interviewed you and Torrey together.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where's that? Yeah.
Here, well, it was.
At the big press day last year.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah, and you were silly then, and this is when
Yeah.
Chicago Med was just kind of like coming on.
That's
the
right.
scene,
Yeah, I'm much more serious.
You're
this year.
much more serious.
Yeah, I mean the thing about working on a show.
Okay, wait, hold
excuse
on.
me.
The baby with the baby.
Oh, I didn't know we were rolling. No, I'm kidding. Actually, hold on.
This baby is heavy.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this guy.
Yes.
Hey,
Are you a
come on
dad?
over here and
We
take
see-
some credit. They make these babies. This is This is where the real art comes into play. Look at this.
Tito, come in and look at this baby. Yeah.
Check it out. Oh, he's got a good. Now hold it.
It's a little heavy. I'm not a really.
You want me to hold the microphone for you when you take
Yeah,
over?
hold that.
Let's switch.
Nick, this baby is heavy.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Look at it.
it's
It is a lot heavier than it looks, right?
Yes, and so long.
I know.
This
It's a very healthy boy.
Yeah.
And he's a great listener.
He's
Just
a great
give him-
listener.
Give him time.
He's a great listener.
Yeah.
How do you know this, Nick?
Because he never yells, he never speaks back, and never interrupts.
No, that means it's a good. This is the best baby ever. It doesn't cry.
That's right.
It doesn't poop.
If you want a child out home there, we got our special effects makeup lady right here.
Yeah. I'm not really a good mother, so this would be a great one for me.
Well, it's a good starter. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. Practice, baby. This thing is heavy though.
Yeah, you can put a bit. Sorry, you can.
Okay,
Here,
let's
I'll
see.
take her.
Woo!
And you snap his neck, and the baby's dead.
Sorry, baby.
It's
That's okay. Okay.
We'll repair it later.
Okay. Oh.
There you go.
And then, is this?
Yeah, you can do some CPR.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
Well, actually, you
Put
probably
this up,
wouldn't-
Nick. So.
Oh yeah.
so for
So
me-
you probably wouldn't need both hands for a child. You can
just
kind of
broke
just,
the baby's
yeah. You
chest.
snapped his chest open.
It broke the neck, snapped the chest.
Yeah, we need now we need we need a chiropractor in here now.
Okay,
So yeah. What you want to do is, so basically, you're right in the sternum right there.
Here.
And you could use a couple of fingers, whatever it's
Three?
depending on the, 3 is great. It's a
and
magic
then
number.
And then do push.
Yeah, and you can kind of push pressure with your other
with
hand if you
here.
want on top of the finger, and you kind of just,
Yeah.
kind of like that. It's like, what's the song they go? What's the song that you use? Staying alive, staying alive. Maybe not that fast.
Oh,
One finger on a baby. The
oh.
reason why is
Okay.
because you don't want to go too deep.
okay.
And if you use 2 hands, you might go too deep.
Too deep.
So you do.
See, I almost
So this is a great segue because this is our technical advisor, and you never want to listen to me because I don't know what I'm doing. She's a real ER,
real nurse. Yeah.
real ER nurse right here, Bobbin.
Bobbin. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. So I would have injured the baby.
You could have possibly injured the baby. So that's why we do it with just one hand, and it'll automatically take you as deep as you need to go with the correct amount of force.
Okay. And this is good to know if I'm ever needing to do CPR on a baby. Okay. Yeah. See, Nick, you would have had me kill it.
Why do you say it that way? I'm a doctor. You treat me with some respect.
God. Oh God.
I've been working on this show for 1 year. When I go into real hospitals, they
Yeah.
call me doctor.
Do they?
Yeah, they really do, which is hilarious. I find it so funny.
It's so funny because when I first met you and we were interviewing, I thought you were going to be like this really quirky, fun character. And then when I watched the show, you were kind of an asshole.
Are we gonna bleep that out? Who's working the bleeps today?
It's not live, so I can do it later.
Okay, great.
But it was a good. Well, I knew, it was
Well,
a
we
good-
all have
yeah,
flaws, do we
yeah,
not?
Yeah.
Let's not get into our personal ones, you and I. But we all need to learn. So as
Yeah.
Halstead learns,
Yeah.
it gives us all an opportunity to learn, does it not?
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's amazing.
Because you came on PD and you were causing trouble there a little bit.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
And then, you came to Med and you were big shot caller, big boss everybody around.
Well, I was a chief ER resident.
Yeah, so you.
But now I'm an attending. I even moved
Oh.
up the ladder even more. Now I'm real shot caller.
And real cocky.
Kind of. Well, no, I think he's confident. Yeah, he's a confident doctor, and it's always with the best of intentions for his patients. He devotes his life to his patients. The thing he was working on in the first season was sometimes his own opinions get in the way of the patient's wishes.
Yeah.
It's all for positive. He's no malicious intent, of course, but that's things doctors have to go through and sort of figure out. And as a resident, which he was in the first, before you become an actual doctor, you figure certain stuff out.
Yeah, and you were figuring out too. I see you were kind of like hitting on Torrey's character.
Oh, we're
trying
going
to make
into
some magic happen there.
Yeah, I tried.
It didn't.
Sometimes love, you can't force it, and you got to have good timing for that type of stuff.
Yeah.
The beginning of this season, we had a wonderful triangle, love triangle, which everyone enjoys. But now we've got
Oh, really?
I've got a new love interest, so now it kind of makes it like a love square. Actually, you know what? Not a love square. It's a rectangle because Jeff and I, the two guys involved, are sort of taller dudes, so it's a love rectangle. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they, okay.
You see what you know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So who's gonna get all the loving from you?
Well, you'll just have to watch and see.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, no. But currently, I'm with Nina Shore.
Yeah.
Played by Patty Murin, who
Yes.
is, fun fact, Colin Donnell, who plays Dr. Rhodes. That's his real life wife.
Really?
Yeah, little fun
Isn't
fact.
that really weird? It's just acting. It's work.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
But no, we're all we have a good time. We're all good friends, so
Oh,
it
okay.
actually it works. We're very professional.
Okay.
Although there was one scene we were doing for a marathon episode that we had where we were running, and I was being cute with her, and next thing you know, this figure jumps out of the bushes. He says, "Don't ever touch her! Don't you touch her!" And it was him. It was Colin. We were recording. We were rolling. It's gonna be on a gag reel someday. It's hilarious. No, it's a lot of fun though.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Here.
Yeah,
You're
take
not
my-
good
my-
at broadcasting.
My wrist is hurt.
What is your?
Let's
yeah,
show you how to.
Show me how to intubate. That I called it an incubator. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what I was talking about.
No more babies for you. You're
No
okay.
more babies, yeah,
Okay,
because
so we're gonna
I'm not
have
good
to-
with
this
that.
may be difficult trying to keep the audio in here, but
Okay.
what we'll do is you'll need to come in and put your gloves on and
Dang.
do this.
Okay.
So
What is his problem right now?
he can't breathe.
Oh, okay. Let me get down and dirty then. Hold on.
I'll help you, doctor.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you.
This way.
Yeah, let's take it off.
There you go.
All right.
What is your last name?
Well, I go by Nekia Nichelle.
Nichelle. Dr. Nichelle.
Yes.
I'm going to put your coat over here.
Yes.
This is actually a coat rack.
Correct.
Okay.
And
We're gonna improvise today.
And you can put that there.
Okay.
And you're going to need gloves, of course.
Yes.
You got to be sterile, but you got to put them on yourself. And
Oh.
you got to do them in less than 5 seconds. Are you ready?
Okay,
No,
That's
wait,
what we do on the
wait.
show.
Okay.
5,
No,
4,
wait.
3, 2,
I just
1.
failed.
0. He's dead.
I
He's
just
dead.
no.
He's dead. You just killed the patient.
This is not fair.
very
Okay.
boring on camera.
How do
to
you
see.
do this in 5
That's
seconds?
I know.
exactly right.
That's one of the hardest
That's
things to
right.
Do
figure
you
out.
have to really do that in
No, we have
The hospital?
We have a little more time than that.
Okay.
TV's a little more fast-paced
Okay.
than the real
Done
world
it
sometimes.
100,000 times, it goes a little faster, and we
Okay.
don't have all the pressure of acting and remembering the words and
Yeah.
trying to get the story out and all of that
Yeah.
too. We're
Yeah,
just
that
doing one
I just
thing.
failed. As,
No, you did okay.
No, because while you're
Yeah.
putting those on, you got to say words like pneumono ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
and the exergen temporal scanner thermometer.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
right. You got it. My God, you're ready. And
So-
when we get ready to intubate, you come on in. You got your gloves on. We're gonna make sure the patient is flat.
Okay.
We're gonna get rid of this. You don't need that. You can just throw it over there. Room service will come in
Come in
later and
to
pick
fix
it up.
it up?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, so then what we need?
So we need to intubate.
Yes.
This
And this is a what?
an intubator,
A laryngoscope.
a laryngoscope.
Yeah.
Your left hand.
You put in your left hand and
even
lift.
though I'm right-handed.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, and then
And so what literally is going to happen is that it's going to go down in there like that, and we're looking for the vocal cords. You can trace the tongue
What-
with it.
okay.
Yeah. Put it right on the tongue, just like that, and then you can
Oh.
kind of lift up, and then if you kind of bend down a little bit, you can get low, and you can see the vocal cords. See them there?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
a hole.
be careful with his teeth.
Oh.
You just broke all his teeth, and now we need a dentist. He's gonna choke on all his own teeth.
Okay, sorry, guy.
Okay, no, that's okay.
Okay.
So this is the ET tube,
Okay.
which you get this all ready for this to go in.
So you put it in this way?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched Chicago Med and
Thank you. It shows.
and Fire.
Yes.
I'm trying to get it in there, but I can't.
Well,
okay,
you
there
can
we
lift this up a little bit to give yourself some more
Okay.
room.
And then, oh, there we go. I see it.
And you see it's got to go right into between the vocal cords.
That looks like a good distance in.
Is it?
Yeah, you can keep it there, and then you say
Okay.
when you're in, I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
Great.
Okay.
Take the laryngoscope out.
Got
You
it.
can place it right here.
Okay.
And then, well, I'll actually use it for a little light for you.
Okay, thank you.
You know, yeah.
The little glamorous. And then
Inflate your cuff.
Inflate it.
Take your stylet
Style
out.
it out.
Okay, style it.
And that would just help to keep it rigid to kind of trace it in there.
Okay.
You can hit someone with that later.
Okay.
Okay, and now you inflate the cuff at the bottom, which is what you're doing
Just
here is
pushing
this.
the air.
Okay.
Which one do we have?
That one.
Oh yeah, this one. So this is down and has gone. The vocal cords are sitting right there, and when you inflate, it does this. And
Ah,
it's-
okay. That
it's-
was my inflator. I think was inflated. Okay.
Yeah, it might have been too inflated.
Yeah, your
we're-
inflator was too inflated.
I think we got that one at a secondhand medical store. Yeah,
Okay,
this
yeah,
one. This
it
is the
was
real
two,
deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
then
so
bag them.
that's right.
Yes.
My God,
All
I
right.
didn't need to tell
Yes.
you.
Bag him. Let's.
And he died.
He
He
how
just
did he
died
die?
because
No,
you weren't holding that up.
Oh, you have to hold this to bag him.
Or
Okay.
someone has to be
Oh,
holding
somebody will bag.
Yeah, we'll
him.
hold that, and then I'll bring this in, and then
Okay.
you can take over with the.
Okay.
Take that over and breathe.
And then is
And
this?
not too fast.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what is the rhythm here?
So you just kind of like we breathe naturally.
I don't. Okay. I'm
One
I'm
hand.
Yeah,
One hand.
holds there, one
Hold
hand
there.
on
Okay. This is
1,
awkward.
1,000, 2,
2 1,000, 3 1,000.
that. It's
Okay.
a little more, little
Yeah,
faster
a little
than
faster
we
than that, but
breathe.
the idea is you want to have the lungs have enough time to open and close, open and close. If you
Okay.
do it too fast, it won't do anything.
Okay. Oh,
So the rhythm is important, and imagine as you're trying to talk, like April, a lot of times will be doing this, and she has to talk.
Yes.
And
It's like
your
keeping a
head is
metronome.
already.
Yes.
That's it. And that's
Yes.
very good for TV. That's very- you spin
What's it?
me right around, baby, right around.
And then we got to do the blood pressure. His
Well,
BP
these are all the monitors that we look at as soon as we come into a room to check
Okay.
these, and then we go to the patient to see if everything matches up.
So
because-
his BP is 107/57.
Well,
Yep.
there's two on this one because this is our ICU. This is an external blood pressure,
Okay.
and this one's an internal arterial, which is always 10 points lower.
Okay.
We don't see that in the ER because that's a different. We put a different screen up in the other departments.
Oh, lots of numbers. It was 68. His
Doctor.
Heart rate.
heart rate.
Yeah.
68. So if that starts to go to low, is when he's dying.
Yes, he's having trouble. If it's too high, it means it's over. It's hyper,
Tachycardic.
tachycardic. Just
Okay.
this is Bobbin. If you haven't met, she's our technical advisor.
Yes.
I mean, I can't really when we're rolling. I can't go Bobbin, but we'll do it in the next take if we don't get something right.
So now, if you take this out,
You have to deflate the cuff.
oh, okay.
To pull it out.
So in you deflate it by pulling this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that
Okay.
should be good.
And then
And
this
then-
should just come straight out like that.
See, it was flated up.
It kind of is
Yeah,
flated up.
We
Thank
steered
you.
wrong there a little bit.
No, this was fun.
Sorry.
And then I want to take his blood pressure.
Sure.
This one we can't do any.
You can do CPR on him.
We can't.
Actually, we can show you how to do real CPR on
Show
this.
how to do
Yes.
Okay.
I used to do it in camp. I had gotten my certification, and then I don't know if you got to re-up that, but I haven't done
He's a
it.
little dirty, but don't worry, he's clean.
Okay.
And on this side, you can use two hands, so I'm going to hold this.
Okay. And
Yeah. And essentially, you want to go right around the sternum. Yes, Bobbin?
Because you're
And-
going to use the sternum as which is going to help you with your compressions.
And you'll use one hand. And so technically, you want to be like right over. It's kind of hard to do it. Sometimes we have a step-up stool.
or
but
we
if-
can drop the bed.
Yeah,
Oh.
we can strap the bed. Let's drop the bed.
have you guys ever had to do a scene where you got on top of this bed and did some?
Yeah, well,
Like
we can
save
kind of
up-
get. Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
you know,
done that
okay.
every once in a while. So you put your one hand right in the sternum there. And then the other one goes. Yep, and that's it. And you want to be over it. And the song that they do is "Staying Alive,"
Yeah.
which is a little
Staying alive, staying alive.
funny, right? Staying alive. Dun, dun, Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. There you go. Oh, Dr. Nichelle.
Okay, cool. This is cool. And then ha.
Yeah, give him a little kiss.
I wouldn't give him a real.
No, you just said he was dirty.
Well, his chest.
Well, he looks a little dirty too.
Yeah, no, that's true. He never closes his mouth. That's his own.
Nick, you are hilarious. See, this is what I dealt with on the red carpet. I was like, God, I wish I had a little more time.
I don't know
with
if
this
we
guy.
actually have a good blood pressure cuff for you
I
on
was
this
gonna-
guy.
She was trying to see if he was a man.
I thought he was
Hey now,
80.
this ain't that kind of hospital. It's not that kind of hospital.
Oh goodness! And then, is this what we do?
And my favorite part is taking them off and just throwing them wherever you want.
Yeah, you're like, get
Yeah.
my gloves. Orderly.
Well,
do you?
no, you don't want to treat them that way.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, orderly. Please.
Yes,
get
there you
these
go.
gloves.
That's nice. Yes. Well, the nurses usually.
Thank you. This was fun, Eric.
Good.
This was
Accomplished.
mission accomplished, and I didn't kill him. We just saved his life.
Save them, right.
You know, so.
Like one of those lifesaver breath mints.
Yes. What's up with this tattoo? No, I wasn't coming to shake your hand. I was
this is
this.
actually this is a personal tattoo of mine. It's a memorial tattoo type thing.
to who?
My uncle.
Oh, he died.
Yes, he did.
Oh, sorry. Rest in peace, Unc.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But since Will Halstead is Irish Catholic, I was able to clear this and I can keep it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they show it in scenes?
Yeah, oh,
you
yeah,
don't have
you
to
can
do
see it.
makeup on it or
No,
anything?
they don't put makeup over it.
Oh, cool.
And Dr. Halstead wears a St. Jude medallion.
Oh, okay.
You may not.
Are
know
you
that.
really an Irish? Or, I mean, not.
Irish Catholic?
Irish
no, I'm actually not Irish at all.
I didn't mean to say that.
That's okay. That's all right.
Sorry.
You'll cut that out later.
Yes,
Yeah, you got a lot of editing to do tonight.
Sorry, Nick.
There's no wrong, Nekia.
I can't believe I just said
That's all right.
We're gonna start.
That
calling
whole
him an
bit's
Irish
ruined.
Jew. Well, Dr. Layton.
Dr. Latham, we do have a character. He's not Irish, but he's.
Oh, he's Jewish.
Yes.
Well, I don't know why I thought you said that. I'm so
That's
silly.
no problem.
Oh,
Thanks
Nick.
for coming by.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
This guy's fun. You're gonna have fun, okay?
Oh, she knows. She's from Cleveland.
Oh yeah. Oh, you
yeah.
know what? I need to get a picture with you. Are you gonna be there tonight?
Yeah, I'll be there tonight.
Okay, I'll just get one with you then when you look a little
A little better.
freshened up.
Yeah, I'm not in my pajamas.
Yeah, right.
All right, sorry.
Doctor's outfit on, so I'm ready to do some surgery. Come along with me while I go rip open some bodies.
It's a preemie baby.
Ready for me for surgery.
You ready? All right.
My right hand right
Yes.
here. I'm loving this. I got
Team.
Torrey
Go team.
on my team. I just did the scene with Nick,
Nice.
and now I'm ready for my scene with
All
you.
right.
Okay.
Get your scalpel.
Get your scalpel. Scalpel.
Let's
Thank
start
you.
with that. Make your first incision. And you're going to make your next incision right here on the uterus.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
how that goes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you're going to hand your assistant the scalpel. And then the most fun thing is you get to reach your hand in there. Tori can help guide you.
Yeah, reach underneath it and really get a grip on that baby and just
Yank
it out.
Pull it right out.
I feel like I'm hurting the baby.
No, it's amazing. We actually pull pretty hard in a real C-section.
Really?
They're fairly unbreakable. And
Yay! Yes. Okay. Oh, look
They
at
gotta
her.
get out the placenta.
Yes, placenta. Let's hold the baby. Somebody said, oh. Let's get in there.
reach your
in
hand
there.
in. I think right in here.
Sorry, you're getting torn up by my
Here.
hand here.
Right there. There you
There
go.
we go. Thank you, nurse.
And
Yes.
Yay.
Yes, we're gonna make placenta smoothies today.
Yes.
yum.
Yeah.
Gonna have glowing skin.
Yes. This is, what do you guys use for the blood?
Corn
So-
syrup.
Corn syrup. That's what I got. That's what I
And
got.
then when we need clots, it's grape jelly and cherry jelly.
Okay.
You wouldn't want
It looks so real though on the shows.
Yeah.
That's good though. It's supposed
That's
to be
what we're
real.
aiming for.
Yeah, not fake. And you said you're a real obstetrician?
I am.
So
Yes.
do you come on set
I come
while
on set.
delivering babies too?
Yep. Whenever in real life, my day job is delivering real babies.
Right.
But then on the side, I come on set whenever they have a delivery scene or anything else involving babies, so
Okay.
that we keep it as real looking as we possibly can.
How do you get that gig? Like,
It's interesting. My husband and I do this together. He's the surgeon who's in the other room, and they sort of came looking for him last year.
That's so awesome.
It was nothing we ever thought we'd be doing.
And they're like, oh wait, a double whammy. You have a wife who delivers babies. We need her too.
Yes, that's just luck.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's been fun.
So have you been able to balance it? Has it been overwhelming? Like, God, I got to be on set today, and somebody has to deliver right now because it's not a scheduled thing, right?
Agreed. It can sometimes be a challenge, but we are pretty good in making sure that the production crew knows when we're available for these big scenes, and they're pretty amazing about working around our schedules for these big ones if they can be. But delivering real babies is my first job, so
And obviously a little more important than delivering the fake ones.
Important in a different way. But obviously, push come to shove, then that's where I would be.
Have you ever been on an episode?
I have, yes. So when you've seen real C-sections on the show, it has always been my hands doing it, never my face. But I joke with my mom that my hands are famous. That's the only part of me. And then she says,
you get paid.
And you've seen her as an extra in the rooms too.
Yes. Oh,
So
really?
she'll be there with us, standing next to us, and you'll see her, or you'll see her husband in some of the scenes.
Right.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. So you never thought like, oh my God, I'm gonna get into acting by being an electrician. Isn't that weird?
Definitely not. This has taken us in a completely different path, from medical school, but it's been really fun.
Do you think that you might get into acting from this?
Oh, no.
No.
I'll leave that to the professionals.
Yeah.
Tori. I have to say, I have a whole new respect for the hours and the lifestyle and how hard these actors work.
Yeah, because what's the longest you've been on set for?
There've been 14-hour days.
Oh, really?
That we've had these surgical scenes. It's becoming a more well-oiled machine now, but especially with the growing pains of season 1, it took a lot longer to make sure that everything went as real as it possibly could. So it's long days on set for sure.
Wow. So are you there like with the writers if they say like, oh, we need to do something where the mom's clotting, and then they show you what they have, and you're like, nah, y'all need to get a little bit more droplets or whatever it is,
We are, that's the really fun part, is that my husband and I are from inception through production, so we get to talk with the writers from when they're just first throwing out ideas, and they'll ask us how medically to make something real, or what would this be like in real life, and then we can offer them suggestions, and then it's really fun to kind of see it come to life, these stories.
That's cool. That is such a cool thing. And so you don't have to be a full-time actor, but you could pretend to be and still deliver real babies.
I play a doctor on TV.
Yes,
it's great.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Or just stay hard.
Last one, Dr. Nekia Nichelle is on the scene. Oh, you ready? He looks pretty beat up.
He's in bad shape.
He is in really bad shape.
Rumor has it he's going to come back, though.
Oh, he's going to come back. So I just talked to your wife.
Oh, did you?
I did. We talked about how
That's
you
actually his wife.
Oh, that's your
But
wife.
thank you.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's
Wrong
okay.
doctor. Or not a doctor, maybe. I don't know.
Special effects master.
Oh, special effects master. So you're the doctor. You're the real guy.
I am.
I just talked to your wife, though.
Sometimes I'm real.
Sometimes you're real. When do you become fake? When you're on the show.
When I'm on TV.
Yeah.
That's right.
There you go. So what's this guy's problem? He's
This
sick.
guy died in front of us, essentially.
Did he?
He died in front of us, and it's our job to try to resurrect him at this point in time.
Okay. So he looks cut.
So this is the guy that comes in either shot or hit by a car crash, and he literally just, his heart stops in front of us. And this is where Dr. Rhodes comes down, and or one of the other doctors actually as well, and becomes a hero because they decide that the only way to save this guy or to resurrect him or try to resurrect him is to open his chest, start CPR from the inside out, clamp the aorta, divert all the blood he's got left back to his brain and his heart, and then if we need to shock his heart, we'll shock his heart, and hopefully we'll be successful, and then we'll be able to go from the ER to the operating room. This is all done in the emergency department.
Okay, and are we going to get a demo of that right now?
We absolutely can.
Yes. Are you ready, Dr. Rhodes?
We can do it. All right. Going back in.
Going back in.
So, the guy comes in and he's dying. He is in arrest. Everything starts with ABCs. We already intubated him, or somebody else intubated him. B, we listened to his breath sounds. We didn't hear anything, and he had no pulse. So when we got to C, he was in shock and no pulse. Dr. Rhodes comes in, recognizes this problem, takes a knife, and opens his chest right off the bat. Once he gets into the chest, he puts the rib spreaders in, delivers the heart, confirms that the heart's not beating, which it's not. And what we're going to see is Blake's mastermind heart fibrillating, not actually beating. So it doesn't have an organized rhythm, which means that every time it beats, it's not really beating enough to push any blood forward. So what you see is this kind of can of worms, just what's called a fibrillating heart. Dr. Rose will start CPR, which is clapping his hands together. And then we see nothing. So we say, okay, it's a shockable rhythm. We're going to shock the heart. Those are internal paddles. Everybody clear, because if you're not clear and you're touching the bed, your friends will get the shock of a lifetime as well. Clear, boom, the bed shakes, patient shakes, and we now have a regular rhythm.
Okay, got you.
In the interim, if we weren't there yet, we could have clamped the aorta, which would be clamping the big pipe that leaves the chest going down to the feet. That would divert the rest of his blood that he has in his body towards his heart and his brain. And he could also inject medicine directly into the heart. What's cool is this is a retractable needle, so it looks real, but nothing is sharp on the show. The knives are dull, and the needles are retractable. Not to say we don't have these things, and occasionally we do use real sharp things, but when we do that, we take very specific precautions with safety plates, and the special effects group makes, because these are always real actors underneath the prosthetics.
Oh, okay.
Everybody takes a lot of cautions to make sure nobody gets hurt doing this.
Safety is paramount on our show. Certainly.
I always wonder when they're like in a coma if that's a real person or a dummy. And I also wonder too when they say she stopped breathing, and then I look at their chest to see if they're a really good actor and they're still breathing. So I don't know which one, if they're real or not.
They are always real. There's always real people underneath there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is it just this part then that's fake, that if they stop breathing
Well, no. A lot of times people will hold their breath.
Oh, so they do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's how they do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, nice.
So it's always a real person. This is actually a large prosthetic. The patient, the actor or actress is usually sunken into the bed on a special mattress, and then the prosthetic is placed on top of their chest or their abdomen if we're operating on the belly. And from that, we can actually reach in and do things into the prosthetic, because the prosthetic is an actual cavity. It's a marathon for the actors. It really is, because they have to stay there for hours on end while we're operating and shooting and reshooting and turning around.
Did it take you a long time to learn the process of how to just do this chest thingy?
Certainly, but we have good teachers and great crew that's behind us every step of the way and making us look like we know what we're doing. Yeah.
Because I would be kind of like freaked out. Like it looks real, but then this guy's back here. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that big of a deal.
I will tell you that the actors on this show have skills that are equivalent to 3rd and 4th year medical students.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
All of them?
Every one of these actors has those skills. We spend a lot of time honing those skills, and they spend a lot of their own time honing those skills. They all have suture kits they take home. They'll sew fruit, bananas, you name it. They'll tie while they're sitting doing nothing. They really put a lot of time and effort into actually learning the skills, which gives the show the authenticity that I think it has.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to see this little demo here. We saved his life, thank God. I think we're good. Oh. So the doctor is going home. Dr. Nekia Nichelle. I just learned all the things to save someone's life today on the set of Chicago Med. Now stay tuned for PDE.